Alright guys, hiding and talking to you in the mudroom because again, hurricane type blizzard winds outside, so been like 30-40 mile-an-hour winds for the last few days. You can see the snow blowing and stuff. Obviously the flag's going like crazy, but on that note, Jen and I for a couple days have been meaning to make a little video and ask you about wind turbines. Over the last 3 years of doing YouTube, we've had thousands of comments about wind turbines for our solar in the winter. It would be really smart for us to do that. To be honest, I was just kind of waiting for a company to send us one and see what came of it. I don't know why we haven't had a company want to send us one. And the main reason I haven't pursued it is because of such poor and terrible reviews on 90% of the wind turbines I've seen. The only positive information I've heard on anyone is to buy a really nice one. I don't really want to spend $1,500 on a wind turbine. I didn't know if I wanted to listen to a wind turbine, and I didn't really want to mount one up real high, but I don't think I'd have to here. But I need some advice. I need your guys' advice. I need your help. I want like proven facts of one that works. I've never seen one with like real specs. Like everyone just says, oh yeah, it must be buzzing a lot of electricity. Like, well, that's all fine and dandy, but the people who do leave reviews that are on the solar forums and stuff say that they only produce like 30-40 watts out of 400. So 10%, like 40 watts isn't really going to do crap for your solar array. I mean, it's better than nothing, but to exert the energy into building the system, like I said, and installing it, and then get nothing really out of it, because our system works great like 10 months out of the year, but this December and January and sometimes February, it just struggles a little bit. You know, no sun at all. Anyway, we wanted to ask you about that. If you have one personally and proven facts, or if you have a channel. If you have a channel that has a good review, or personally they have like a video about one, let us know. I want to see it. I want the proof is in the pudding kind of thing. I don't want to, hey, yeah, I hear about it all the time, but I want something that can actually, I know it's going to be worth my efforts. So if you can link me a video in a comment below, take me somewhere, share a video, show something to me, I would really appreciate it. So that's the only reason we haven't done one yet. That I just haven't found the right one. I don't want to spend a ton of money. I kind of thought, like I said, we might get us someone that wants to send us one, but I'm kind of thinking no one wants to send us one because they don't freaking work. So, if we get enough wind up here, it would definitely sustain us. It's windy all winter long, so you get a few nice days that aren't windy. But anyway, because it's so cold today, it's 5 degrees Fahrenheit and windy, so the wind chill is probably like -10. I'm gonna do little odd jobs where I can come in and out. We were gonna build the door on the pantry, but that's gonna involve me being out here for like an hour or two cutting stuff. I want to come in and out and cut different stuff, little trim pieces, and finish off some little things that haven't gotten done and would be nice to have done. So let's get some trim done and some little odd projects around the cabin.
Around, right? You can look around at what horse might mean.
Alright guys, we have I have a few measurements in my head. to get that little door jamb done, and the one in the bathroom and the one in the bedroom. So try to get some of these little goofy things that we've been ignoring all summer, or for the last year, I guess, because we didn't get them done last winter either. Trim is just one of them things I'm not good at, and when I do it, I enjoy it. It's just starting that. I like the slow pace. I just kind of like take my time and do it. So I'm not real great at it. I make mistakes and have to do stuff twice, but it's kind of like a lot of things, just the starting of it, like just motivating yourself to get started. So today, the motivation to do it is to not be out here as long as possible. Like try to just be in and out, so I'm not outside for any long durations. Brought this in and let it warm up.
All right, I'm done working for a bit, so I'm here to be the camera woman slash hander woman.
Hander of things.
Hander of things.
I've been fiddle farting all morning, guys, or all afternoon, and I'm just doing like one little piece of trim at a time, and it's not really adding up to much.
But we're going to get some trim on the front of the pantry. That way we can get the door next. But we got to get some trim on the front of it so we can figure out the door. Can't do the door and then put trim on it and it'll be a hot mess. So we're doing stuff right.
I hope.
We're doing stuff right for a change. Maybe.
This is from that truckload of trim that I bought last. No, this is actually from the new truckload of trim. I bought a whole truckload of trim from someone who was... shutting down their business last year, or shutting down their little wood shop. I got a whole truckload for $100. This year, I got another whole truckload for $80. So, and then
good deals.
Yeah,
trim is expensive.
Yeah, and I got like each piece of this trim you see is $10 to $15.
Yeah,
and I got hundreds of pieces of trim and shoe molding. Like, we need lots of shoe molding around here, or quarter round, to do every little seam so it looks nice. And those are all 10 to 15 bucks a piece too. So just stuff like this. I mean, I don't have a plan. I don't need everything in the whole cabin to be, you know, the same exact trim. It's a cabin and it looks rustic.
Yeah,
this way.
it's working out well so far though. We're pretty lucky that it's working out pretty well for us.
Unplug your computer just for a minute. So guys, the problem I had here is I can't use like a big thick piece of trim. So the problem here, guys, is I put this as close to the outlet as I could, and I can't use a big piece of trim here. So I luckily had this 3/8 thick, might be half inch, but I think it's 3/8 piece of trim. Got a few of these. I forgot that I put this 4-inch. I forgot to account for my 4-inch trim that I put on the bottom. So I gotta cut 4 inches off of this. I shouldn't be using this trim with this little bevel to it. This is more like baseboard. So what that does is it creates a little goofy corner down here.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
This is
all this stuff, to me, just fades away in the background, and I'd never notice it. You know, if you're new here or just a one-time watcher or you're that person, that's fine, where you see everything, but I don't. That stuff just fades into the background to me.
I notice it, though, and it drives him insane.
Yeah. We built a whole cabin and a whole barn and a whole solar and a whole everything in the last 3 years, and
I just want the stuff to be finished now.
I know.
This is the winter of finishing things.
And I'm not good at it. Like, I'm not very good at rough carpentry, much less, you know, finish carpentry or finishing carpentry. So I'm learning.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah. So. There we go.
There.
Now they're at an incline, like I told you.
Now it's like a cabin-y kind of. Now it's homey.
So here's the middle.
I had it like that.
Okay. I can make that work.
I had it just below that knot.
Let me see where the little thing's at. It's like 2 inches below.
Oh, you know what I've seen on
Where
TikTok?
did you want it? Let me see. I don't need some TikTok. I'll be done in 2 seconds before you find the TikTok.
That's it.
It is in the top, so
Yeah.
there we go.
One more to go, love. Look at how nice it looks.
It's pretty much impossible for it to come off, right?
Yeah. Thank you. What do you guys think? This is a sign from my friend Kelly. And we've just had the bath. My Nana bought the ducks for Jason a long time ago. So now I'm happy. I got some stuff hung up. Jason's got more decor too up in the loft. He's got snowshoes, like old snowshoes and stuff, but it's all gonna get up eventually. This year it's gonna get up.
Ooh, I didn't even tell this was open.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great night.